What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another daily Manchester City transfer update. We've got a big update today on Manchester City's three big players that we are being linked with right now. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do make sure you have subscribed. It is free to subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I'm going to keep you guys up to date here on YouTube every single day with daily Manchester City transfer updates. You don't want to miss a thing, so do subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. Once more, going for 800 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated, and do get your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, today's video is brought to you by my friends at Stocks FC. Stocks FC is a football stock market where you can buy stocks in your favourite players and earn cash rewards based on performances. Stocks FC are giving away 5 free stocks to every user that signs up this month to get you started, and it's also going to give you the chance to familiarise yourself with the platform. It is free to sign up. Just make use of my link in the description or the QR code on screen, as that does help to support the future content created here on my channel. You can scout young new prodigies and buy them early before the price potentially rises. You can also buy stocks in the star players too. You can earn weekly dividend payments every time your player scores a goal, gets an assist, and makes key passes. Your free loan stocks are eligible for cash reward payouts for 1 month, so why not get involved? Check the link in the description to get your 5 free loan stocks and begin your journey with Stocks FC, and thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring this video. So we've got no ounce news. As I said, we've got 3 transfers that City are working on right now, and we've got the very latest first on Vitor Reis. I hope I've said his name correctly. I saw a couple of you guys, which I'm very appreciative of, commenting on my last video with how to do the pronunciation. So Vitor Reis is how I've heard it pronounced, so I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or certainly better than yesterday. Anyway, Florian Plettenberg have said that positive talks have taken place between Palmeiras, who Reis plays for, and Manchester City yesterday, with this deal edging closer. Manchester City believe a deal will be done, and a deal is likely to happen, Florian Plettenberg has reported. It's described now as this transfer being at the advanced talk stage, so I'm expecting once we've got the advanced talk stage sorted, means we would be agreeing a fee and agreeing the transfer. So this transfer isn't a million miles away. We do have one big hiccup when it comes to this transfer, which I'll speak about in just one moment, but an agreement, that will be the next step between the two clubs. Personal terms have already been sorted, verbal agreement in place between Reis's entourage and Manchester City. Reis is a Brazilian centre-back, 18 years old, and plays for Palmeiras in Brazil. Palmeiras, this is the hiccup, want to keep him until July, after the Club World Cup. Manchester City want Reis now. They believe that he's good enough to be around the City first team squad right now. However, Palmeiras, I think, are ready for this transfer not to happen if Manchester City won't buckle on them being able to keep Reis until July. Manchester City could sign Reis in this window and keep him on loan at Palmeiras until July. It could be a case like we did with Julien Laurens, where we agree for a loan for a year, but we have the option to bring him in our summer from July. It could be a straight up transfer that's agreed in principle from a date in July. We'll have to wait and see. As I said, that's why we're at an advanced stage. Talks are progressing. That's the potential stumbling block. So once we've negotiated that transfer, we'll get more details, including the fee and how this transfer will look. Will Reis be a Manchester City player this month, and will he be playing in the sky blue of Manchester City this month? That is the big question. Now, moving on, we've got the very latest on Abdukodir Khusanov. Huge update on him. So he's another centre-back, 20 years old, Uzbekistan international, plays for RC Lens. And the news was broke by Julien Laurens, who covers French football in England, who said yesterday afternoon that Manchester City now have a full agreement in place with RC Lens to bring Abdukodir Khusanov to Manchester City. Personal terms have already verbally been agreed between City and Khusanov's camp. Manchester City and RC Lens have now agreed a fee as as well. We just need now that official bid to go in, that to be accepted, and that will then allow Khusanov to board a flight to England to come and sign his contract, complete his medical, and complete his transfer to Manchester City. And that all could happen by the end of this weekend. So, plane watching, anybody? Now, Rob Dawson has said that Khusanov's camp are already in Manchester, sorting out the final details for the transfer, and then that bid will go in, which will be accepted by RC Lens. And then it's expected that at some point this weekend, Khusanov will be in Manchester to complete his medical. That could even be today. Now, at 8:45 p.m. GMT, 2 minutes before Fabrizio gave this transfer the here we go, David Ornstein got in there ahead of him, which I found really interesting. He works for The Athletic. A little bit of transfer rivalry goes on between David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano, and David Ornstein quickest to get the tweet out. €40 million deal plus bonuses agreed now between RC Lens and Manchester City for Khusanov. He's going to sign a 4.5-year deal until June of 2029, with there being an option of a further year to keep him until June of 2030. Fabrizio Romano, as I said, has repeated what David Ornstein has said, but Ornstein won that battle, and we have now had the here we go. The MEN have confirmed, because I know some of you guys were asking about this, Khusanov will be joining up with the Manchester City first team squad this month. No loans. We're looking at a fee here of just under £34 million. To the skies. We're waiting for him now to be a Manchester City player. He needs to be in Manchester for that transfer to happen. Who knows, it could happen today. He could even be present at the FA Cup game for Man City's game tonight against Salford City. Won't be featuring or playing, but he might be in the stand. So keep your eyes and ears open on that. I'm sure there'll be plenty more developments throughout the day, which I will keep you guys up to date with on my social media. I'll be retweeting sources and things, so do go and check that out and follow me on there. That would be much appreciated. Alternatively, I will have my latest on this transfer tomorrow with my daily Manchester City transfer update. And finally, the other transfer that Manchester City are working on is Omar Marmoush. And Florian Plettenberg have said that talks are continuing between Manchester City and Eintracht Frankfurt, with them talks being progressive, positive and constructive, but still no official bidding. Frankfurt expect an offer to come in from Manchester City over the weekend for the 25-year-old forward from Egypt, who can play out wide and can also play up top. So we're looking here at a potential Julien Laurens replacement who can also play on the wings. Now, Plettenberg has confirmed that Marmoush is still fully committed to Eintracht Frankfurt and has made himself available for their weekend game away at St. Pauli. And he is, been reported in Germany, set to start that game. So if you guys want to go and check out St. Pauli against Eintracht Frankfurt to have a look at what Marmoush is like, then do go and feel free. David Ornstein has said that Manchester City are still working on this Marmoush transfer, but there is some work still to be done, but doesn't elaborate on what that work is that still needs to be sorted. And Fabrizio Romano this morning, in the last hour or two, has given us an update and said that Marmoush is close to joining Manchester City. Verbal discussions between the clubs are progressing quickly. Manchester City are hopeful that a deal can be agreed soon and this transfer can be sealed by next week. Manchester City, 100%, his words, have a verbal agreement with Marmoush and his camp. Pep wants Marmoush. He's the ideal Julien Laurens replacement, is what Pep Guardiola apparently has told Manchester City. And Manchester City want Marmoush too, and Marmoush wants Manchester City. Deal gets ever closer every single day. Be patient with it, guys. It is coming in the next few days, very soon. So there we go. That has been today's transfer update. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. 800 likes, any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do subscribe. Now less than 100 subs away from my aim of 40,000 subscribers. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. You can find them in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Stocks FC. Remember, anyone that does check them out, it does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Just press the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. That'll take you to the sign up page where it's free to sign up, and then you can make use of them 5 free stocks that you can go and check out as well. I'd like to say a big thank you to my friends at Stocks FC for sponsoring this transfer update. It is much appreciated. I would appreciate anybody checking them out, as it does help to support the future content created here on my channel, and why not make use of them 5 free stocks as well. And I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City transfer update religiously tomorrow, unless of course we get that confirmation of that Khusanov transfer, at which point I might see you later on today. We'll have to wait and see. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.